Hello, everybody. I'm John.
And I'm Claire.
And today we're going over an article called Blaming the Victim. Yes. And this is actually something that happens quite commonly in many different aspects of life, in many different walks of life, different countries, different whatever. Blaming the victim is an age-old tradition that doesn't seem to be going anywhere anytime fast, but this is going to be focusing on a certain hospital scene. And you might think, oh, it was a good thing that she hurt herself at a hospital, but as we'll see in the article, not quite so good. Do you often fall down?
I can't say often, but you know, I have had a few pretty hilarious falls fairly recently, mainly because I love enormous platform shoes. So yeah, I'm pretty good at walking in them, but I think even people who are really good at walking in them do tend to have more falls.
Yeah.
So I've had a few exciting bruises.
Foot twists?
Luckily, no
okay.
sprains, no twists, just a few bruises.
Oh, wonderful. So not often, but yeah, the platform shoes.
More than most, I'd say. I think I fall down more than most people.
I used to walk on stilts a lot for work, and not tall ones, but relatively tall for me. And that was quite fun. And then I did try a pair of high heels on once, stilettos. I think they were only 4 or 5 inch, maybe, not the 6 inch like tall ones, but they were I really wanted to try to walk on high heels, and I was like, I need to find the largest pair in the building, and I did. And I was very awkward, but I did not twist and fall.
Good for a first try.
But it was like the whole like gunk, like really. Yeah, it was not the clip, clop, clip. It was a gunk, like a robot or whatever.
I'm very impressed with you, though, for trying, because I think men take it far too lightly. I think every man should be forced to at least try once in heels, so he has an appreciation for what women go through to wear those shoes.
Well, one thing I immediately knew was my foot would be bloodied if I spent any more than 30 minutes in that shoe. Have you ever broken a bone?
Yes. If you listen to my story in one of the previous articles, I have broken the same wrist twice. Completely different occasions, completely different situations. Once when I was 11 and once when I was 26, but it was the same wrist. How spooky is that?
It's a cursed wrist.
It's a cursed wrist.
Yeah.
And now it's got a metal plate in it because it's been way too broken way too many times.
Does that never come out?
No, it's because the bone was so shattered that they couldn't put it back together, so they had to remove pieces of the bone and replace with a piece of metal.
Oh, so now it's like you can hit whatever you want with that wrist.
I am a bionic woman.
What about the metal detectors?
Yeah. You know, I thought that was going to be a problem, but actually it isn't at airports. I don't
Just
know
not
what.
how much.
Is it titanium? Is it surgical steel? I don't know. It must be something about the type of metal.
Yeah, my brother had long time ago. Of course, no, this was when you're 26, okay? This is when he was 18, and he was born, I believe, 10 or 12 years before you. So this is a while ago, and I don't know if the technology was quite there, because when he had all the pins and stuff put in his plates in his leg from a bad fall, it set off metal detectors. But that was a lot more than a wrist. It was his whole leg area. So I don't know.
Wow, that sounds like a pretty bad fall that he had.
He was being an 18-year-old, or 19, something like that, climbing a very steep surface with no equipment and just tumbled down. When we're going to speak about metatarsal bones. Fortunately, he did not break any of his foot bones. But what happened is when he landed, you guys can't see this, but I'll try to demonstrate it. When he landed, the bottom of his foot, which is usually away from you, was actually facing him, like right here.
Oh
and
my
he just
God.
flipped it back over because there's no pain from the shock. He just flipped it back over. And he could hear like the
Oh my God. I would have been puking just from the sight of that.
All right. I have broken a bone before, leg bone, not like my brother. It healed fine. I was 4 years old. Let's move past it and let's go into the article. You can read the summary or read the whole article. Of course, we recommend reading the whole thing for the best output. And we'll see you in the review.
Blaming the victim. Maintenance staff at a private hospital removed the cover from a hole in the pavement to clean some leaves and garbage out of the sewer. But they left it poorly marked, and one patient fell in, breaking several bones in her foot. Then, the staff called the patient's husband instead of emergency services. And when the patient asked for compensation, the hospital said that the accident was her fault, since she should have been more careful. Many people are unimpressed with the hospital's handling of this situation.